then she talks to Miss Blair for 58 minutes. So I'm sure they could get all their stories straight, her and Cropper and Blair. Um oh, and remember how NJ and Cropper said that NJ was saying that I was trying to get all this information on Cropper from her, and it was all about me trying to get all this information from her. Well, she sends me this. Oh, and she said that I wanted his information to send a cease and desist. Well, what does that say? I need a cease and desist on Tracy, Cropper, Marty, Stewart, Gina, and Shauna. That was on June 30th. What did I say? They won't stop with a cease and desist letter. I was being funny. She used what I said to her to try to come out here and tell y'all that I wanted all this information to send a cease and desist. Well, then I said I was being funny. It would not be a real cease and desist letter like that. Laughing out loud. And she says, nope, they will never stop. Apparently, not even with a protective order either. But she was asking me for one. Did I give her one? Hell no. And then wait till you see her ask for look at the next one. Look at this one. On July 26th, she's trying to so that she could have it, so she could, make all these lies up about me. I need Cropper's address and birthday if we can find it. I want everybody to look and see what I said after that. I went to bed at like 7. I have to catch up. I didn't even address that comment. Now, if I would have been after Cropper, would have said, "Oh, hold on, let me see if I can find it." Blah, blah, blah. No, yeah, and she doesn't ask anyone for anything. Yeah, she would have asked Cropper for it, but she was seeing if I had it so she could tell Cropper. And I don't have it. I don't care. But what was so funny is the public court case had his address on it that she put out, the appellate case. But see how she was asking me for it? I saw straight through that bitch. Okay. Oh, and then I have to share this with y'all. Look what Miss NJ sent me since all this has happened. Look what Miss NJ sent me. Oh, look. She made a group chat and tried to be cute. Look who it says that's created it. So that she could get me a message, I guess. She created a group chat, put me in it, sent this, and then um took herself out of it. Oh no, I don't think she ever took herself out of it. But she wanted to get me a message. Isn't that sweet of her? Okay. Okay, I hope the creep is watching now. I'm sure he is. Um, you know how he accused me of stalking his children, his family. I wanted all this information. NJ told you on Cropper. Oh, look who put the creeps part of the creeps family in here, and I didn't block out his children on their Facebook page. So I didn't I'm not going to show y'all that one. But here's one of them. This would be NJ Turner putting this here. Oh, she doesn't stalk much, does she? And she also put Cropper's children there. So there's that. Okay, there's two things. The reason, and Shauna, I'm glad you're in here because when I was looking through this stuff, This was a screenshot from another chat that NJ was in that she put in the messages with me. And it was a group called Video Links Only, is what it says. But she put this in here. And I'm going to, it was twofold. The reason I wanted y'all to see this is because this Jody person who I don't even know, they're in here. Look, Miss Blair's in there. Look, talking about, so that video that Shauna was in with that guy, she said she was raped when she was 14 years old, just kind of threw it out there. And most women that have been raped don't talk about it openly like that in front of a lot of people and a lot of strangers. Okay, so this Jody girl's in there, talking about, you know, her information. But what was really interesting, because this came from NJ, right? Look what's up here at the top. Look, that was behind what she was on her phone. Look, it's her little spy fly. Look at that. Her little spy fly was open. Oh, but she doesn't do that. She doesn't do that. And only people give her information. She doesn't do that. Okay, and this is how they set me up. This is how NJ set me up to try to say that I called them Cropper's disability. Look at her right here. Oh, that's JoJo Cam. Oh, good. JoJo Cam. JoJo Cam. JoJo Cam in there talking about another woman. But look at NJ right here. July 27th. He fucked himself with disability in this video. Go watch. Okay, again, she's trying to get me, although she said that she was doing it. I never did it. Don't care to do it. Don't give a shit if he's disabled or not disabled. Could care less. But that's her doing that. And then here she is again. Notice he's now doing his videos in the dark. So disability can't catch him moving around. Fraud. This was right before the cease and desist. Judy, yeah, I was talking shit about you. I said Judy knows better, and I made it clear about the bullshit with Dawn here. Cropper got scared, laughing out loud. A lot of my stuff was laughing out loud, by the way. And then she goes on to say she needs to cease and desist. Okay, everybody pay attention. On August the 8th, look at what NJ Turner says to me. On August the 8th. Now, what was that date? That was the truce date. The truce date. I get this. I'd record Cropper because he will definitely be recording you so he can't spin shit later. The truce day. Oh, saw straight through that too. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we don't want to listen to that right now, is because I have one thing that I didn't see that I really want to show. You know how NJ was on here running her mouth with Mr. Creep talking about what happened when I contacted her and I wanted all this stuff. I wanted her to do all these things. Remember? And that's where the whole Cajun Navy thing came in. Well, yeah. I sent NJ a message and told her, and it was not the Cajun Navy. It was not even that group. It was another group that was a spinoff from them. But I have to tell you, it didn't quite happen like that, NJ. Why don't you show the whole thing? Why don't you show your response? Because you can't. Because you see, if you showed that, you would be a liar. So, hold on. I got to find So this is the very first contact, the first, I think it was one the very first message response she sent me. Let me find it. Those are all videos. Let me find that response. Lisa Keys' dumb self. Okay. I know I put that in here because I had to. Oh, wait, I forgot to show y'all this. Remember on when I played the Blair, you know, let's just say I didn't do anything to this woman, and here's the bar complaint, and then they told me to call the state agency. And y'all want to see some crowd targeting? Look at this. Look at this. With my bar complaint showing. With the bar complaint showing, and then she says, anybody that wants one, let me know. Look what Miss Turner says right here. Now keep in mind the group chat, the court chat. Mass mail it to everyone. Complaint forms for all. Yeah, I'm gonna play that again, Matt, so you can hear that. You didn't hear that. And that's probably the most important thing on here. So let's go ahead and oh yes, she did. Mass mail it to everyone. Complaint forms for all. But no, who does this? Who does this? Huh. She's such a little victim. Look at that. She ain't a victim of shit. Okay. All right. For whoever was not in here, let's go back to that. I was looking for the very first. Oh, and here's this. Um, she says, I say what I want and I do what I want when I want. That sounds like some stupid talk, doesn't it? I say what I want and I do what I want when I want. Stomp your feet with me, say that. Are you going to lay down and pitch a fit too? Or are you going to have Justin Pickett? Which one? Oh, and whoever this is up here, Miss Texas Snow Bunny, and keep trying crying babies. Why don't you come over here and watch whose daughter they really targeted? How about you do that? You can. I'll leave this video up. You can watch that. Okay, Matt, you have not heard this, so let's go back and see if I can. We'll just end with that, and I will try to. I will find the first correspondence. And that's just, look, guys, this is just like a little bitty, tiny portion because I didn't show you the first two times she put the kids out, what she did, but yet she wants to get on here and try to tell everybody that it was she only does this to people that do this to her first. Remember? Whatever. Okay. All right, we're gonna go get that cropper one. And that, don't forget, the ones I've already played with Blair saying it's time to contact people's jobs. She's the FBI, she's the GBI, she's the CIA. She can find out anything on anybody. Okay, and also, you know, when your car gets towed because it doesn't have the proper registration and tags, really don't think it's appropriate for you to get on social media and talk about anybody else being broke or poor for not having tags. But by the way, how'd you know that if you didn't dig into her life? We knew that because it was all over the freaking public airways. Okay, I'm looking for that video. I'm gonna have to save that in another place. If I can see the time on it, I'll know which one it is.
You were asked by me, and I
Matt, did you hear this? Listen.
I asked you at that point. You're like, I just want somebody to come on. But you never show shit. You just run your fucking mouth. You make fucking excuses. You make shit up, and you fucking run with it. Show where you were even fucking touched, let alone assaulted. Or show where your daddy didn't fucking touch you in the fucking poop shoot. Because that's all you keep claiming. Link and invite people and everything else.
Here
you guys
it
can
is.
share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up. Never exploit a kid like that. That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI.
He'd report that right to the FBI.
There's no but
stuff
that I've been sent.
The stuff that he's been sent.
That I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
Is vile.
And again, this person was called out for those pictures and stuff.
Cropper himself talking about the vile
link and invite people and everything else. And you guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up.
But he usually reported to
that kind of
the
shit
FBI.
Right to the fucking FBI.
But
I mean, there's no fucking question. There's no but stuff that I've been sent. The stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person was called out for those pictures and stuff that they're posting all over the place. So let's watch them scramble like little rats. Okay? So we're going to say 8 p.m. East.
Yeah, that would be.
Link and invite people and everything
that
else.
Would be Mr. Cropper. Vile, receiving that vile stuff.
You were asked
over the internet. Oh, and let's listen to this one again. This would be Miss Turner.
Maybe Jack should have got his fat ass off because he spends time with his father and they play ball together. My son knows balls don't belong in your ass. Balls don't belong in your mouth.
Let's target a whole protected part of. I mean, it's hate speech nonstop. She's a victim, guys. She's a victim. She's a victim.
You were asked by me, and I showed that the other night. I asked you at that point. You were like, I just want somebody to come on. I don't know if you were even fucking assaulted or not.
Mr. Advocate right here.
You don't even know what to fucking believe. Oh, Princess Snowflake, Queen Columbine. Look at you go over there.
This is an advocate.
God. First of all, I never said your dad fucked you in your ass, you fucking stupid twat waffle. Never did I say your daddy stuck you in your booty hole. Never happened. But see, you want to keep lumping me in to things that
disgusting piece of crap.
Link and invite people and everything.
And here he is getting the vile stuff he's going to use to prove pornography on his computer.
Right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking.
But he'd normally
there's
report
no,
it.
But stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person.
Yes, y'all heard it right here. That dumb idiot just admitted to receiving vile stuff he's using to prove that somebody is a pedophile on his computer by several people. Oh, but I guess it's okay. Why? Because, like somebody said, maybe it's password protected. Yeah, well, whatever's on his computer is about to be because you don't go out and say stuff like that, and you know, people don't take a look. And then
link.
And then here we have right here, we'll show it one more time. It wasn't the first time, it wasn't the second time. But no, she only does this to people that does it, they do it to her. And it doesn't matter if it's public or not. You don't exploit children over the internet by putting out their pictures and identifying factors. I think I've said that before. But the Turners think that it's okay. It's okay. And maybe they can understand this, just maybe. Well, they probably can't because their children don't go to school. But even at school, you have to sign something for them to use your child's image or anything else to go out online. And you know why? Because it's not their decision, it is a parental decision. These pictures, these things, these identifying markers of children are not considered public information because as a society, we are supposed to protect children and their identity and their whereabouts and everything else about them. So the Turners, when you're whining and crying, you're the ones that are putting your children out on the internet, and you're the ones that also on your YouTube, and I would suggest you take it off, have a whole bunch of little children running around exploiting them online as well in that video at a football game. I don't think you got permission from all those parents. You see, most people know this information and they have enough common decency not to do it. So it doesn't become an issue very often. But you don't get to just run around and videotape whoever's children you want to and put them out on the internet, whether you're making a point or not. That's not how it works. You do not have their permission. And you want to get on here and talk about identity theft when you're taking people's most prized possession, their children, and putting their identity out on the internet. And not only their identity with mine, her school, again, her school, her name, my name, and several other identifying markers. Not your place. Ever. I don't care how mad you are at somebody or how you feel. You don't do that to children. Because if somebody wanted to get or take or solicit my daughter, now it's out of my control. Not to mention the sick wackos they're using her photo to do God knows what with. You don't get to decide that, NJ. So let's not talk about crimes. Let's not talk about being a victim, NJ. And let's not talk about going up to the school and picketing and making a fool out of yourself and your children to try to cover your own ass because you're not providing an education for the youngest. It's not the school's fault. Take responsibility for your own actions. It's not your son's fault that he didn't know what grade he was supposed to be in. And when you lied on the internet and said he was homecoming king, then you twist, manipulate, and spin and try to blame your son by saying he was confused and didn't know what grade he was in. That is a pretty sick mother to do that, to try to cover your own lies. You exploit your children just as quick and just as fast as you exploit everyone else's. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. And Justin and that threat that he made to Tracy Eric online was just about the most disgusting bunch of crap. Yeah, and it was a threat. He likes to think he can throw these little words in there, like if it were to happen or if it were to, whatever. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work for everybody. And they get bigger and bolder all the time. You got Mr. Creep over there talking about what vile stuff that he's going to prove somebody's a pedophile was sent to him from several people. I don't know. They're saying they're all threatened all the time. You know, they're all threatened. And let me talk about the YouTube videos because they're public and I can talk about them. That small child, all he wanted to do was run around and she kept making him stay right there. And I just want to say this. If these two grown individuals would have walked into that football game, sat down and enjoyed the game and enjoyed watching their son, nothing would have ever happened. But they have to have video, phones in everybody's faces. And then you can hear her say, um, I mean, it was so clear. I mean, you could see it so clear. Now, keep your calm, keep your calm. Like the police are coming. Keep your calm because we got to keep our sham up. This wasn't our fault. When if they had gone into that stadium, sat down, watched the game, let their other son enjoy the game, play with friends, and kept their cameras out of people's faces and didn't try to do what they do everywhere they go, nothing ever would have happened. And now they try to use it all as an excuse as to why their child cannot be educated. But let me say this. Even if you choose not to send your child to a certain school, it does not give you the right to just not educate them. You have a choice that you can withdraw your child and send them to another school or do something different, but you can't just do nothing. So your little scam and your plot and your planning and your picketing doesn't cover your ass for not educating your child. So give it up. Because you still have a responsibility to have that child in school. No matter what you claim the school did. You don't get a free pass like you did for 3 years? So the oldest didn't even know what grade he was in? He might have been homecoming king, might not have. Or was that true? Or were you just blaming him because you lied? We don't know. But either way, you're a piece of crap mother. So And you probably should have thought twice before you decided to put my children out on the internet like you do everybody else's. But you went a little further with, like I said, name, school, and other things. And she is a minor. And that is taken very seriously because, like I said, no one has the right to make those decisions about my daughter except for me, whether or not I want to put anything out on the internet. So, anyway, what else y'all got? I did want to show y'all that first thing, but I can't find it. And I know it's on here. I know it is. I want to show you the first where she says she has investigators. NJ says she has investigators, but she wants to lie to y'all and tell y'all that I did this big, I wanted her to do all this stuff. She said she had investigators and um she had investigators and that she would never reveal identity and her investigators could find anything. That's what she said in our first conversation. She is a lying, scamming piece of trash. So nice try. Crowd Target. Y'all are the only ones that do that. That's it. Just y'all. I'll have to give that to somebody else. All right. Does anybody have anything they want to say? I'm sure the creep will be screaming in the computer all night long. Yeah, you're exactly right, Christina. There is he cannot have that. He cannot have those images for any reason that he claims to be vile and he would normally send straight to the FBI, but. And it's yet to be seen, but it will be found out, I'm sure, if he solicited them and where they came from and how much he has. Okay, Sucky Sucky, you said, hold on. What did you show? What were you talking about? I didn't see that. I showed a lot, which is just like a little bitty bit. But when you do what these people have done, let me see the picture. You mean my daughters that she put out? This was, I think, the third time. Okay, hold on. I blocked out the face. I blocked out her face. She didn't, nor my son's baby picture in the back. I'll show this one more time and I got to go. Right here. That's my oldest baby picture in the back. That's a portrait that was on the wall, but No, that's it. And that was a couple times that she had, everybody saw the first one. And not to mention when she did the obituaries and decided to dox all their cousins and all their relatives, and which gave more identifying information for my children. And she thinks it's perfectly fine. So let her think that. But y'all don't think for 1 minute that's not what she does. She'll do it to anybody. She does it to her own. And then claims other people. And she does it to the strangers at the ball game. It's all over YouTube. There's little babies running around, toddlers running around. And she did not even try not to show those children on the internet. She was more concerned with making sure she built a case, kind of like they did in this court case chat. They're professionals at it. They want to hit the lottery big. Well, they're going to hit it right into the freaking big house. Because you do not mess around with other people's children like they have. Then you got Ding Dong over there talking about how much he's gotten on his computer. He's so lovely, isn't he? This might have been one of my favorite. This is funny. This is funny to listen to. Listen to this idiot. Listen. I got to hear it one more time.
Because she likes to be all in the comments.
Because she says it right here. This is why she's crowd targeting me, her and NJ and Cropper. And because what? This is why she's passing out bar complaints, people. Listen. In her own words. As she tries.
Because she likes to be all in the comments. She likes to be all up in the comments. And she can't seem to just leave me alone. Keep running her mouth even after
Yeah. She
can't seem to just leave me alone and keep running her mouth even after I had said anything to her. And she's been
and she doesn't know me. I've been the aggressor as she accuses me of calling CPS on her children.
Said anything to her.
Oh no, nothing.
So I just want her to know I'm not going to hide anything from her. I'm going to show her exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, you so bad.
Show her exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh my God, what trash.
I'm going to show her.
She going to send it to the state.
So she knows I'm not.
She going to send it, what she said, the state. They told her to.
I'm not. She can't seem to just leave me alone and keep running her mouth even after I had said anything to her. And she's been the aggressor the entire time. And
it sounds so good, doesn't it?
I haven't sought this lady out. I haven't said anything to her.
Oh, I haven't sought this lady out. I just decided that I was going to take her profession and accuse her of falsely filing a they are saying that I called the FBI and told them the fat crybaby has child porn on his computer. No, what I said was I played his own words and said that he said that he normally would call the FBI. But is what he said. He has it and it's vile. So, no, I didn't say I called the FBI. They need to open their ears. But has it gone where it needs to go as far as I'm concerned? Yes. Because you don't get on the internet and talk about what you've been received that's vile to try to prove someone's a pedophile, and then it was sent from several people. But I forgot. He can do that, I guess, if it's password protected or something, right? He can hold that on his computer. He said it himself. I didn't say it. so they can spin it and twist it any way they want to. Do we want to hear it one more time? Let's listen one more time since they're saying that. Let's listen to what he says one more time and what I said. I said I would if it was sent to me. You're damn right I'd call the FBI. He even says he would do it. But this time, I don't know why he maybe because he solicited it himself to try to prove something. I don't know. Doesn't
And then you
matter.
can invite people and everything else.
Here it
You guys
is.
can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up.
And
Ever
share.
exploit a kid like that? That kind of shit I would report right.
That
to the
kind of
fucking
shit he would report to the
There's no
FBI.
fucking question. There's no but stuff that I've been sent.
The stuff he's been sent.
Stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
Is absolutely fucking vile.
Again, this person was called out.
Yeah, that's what he said. So yeah, he's the one that got on the internet and said he was
I
sent.
don't know if
sent
you were
this
even
stuff
fucking assaulted.
that was absolutely fucking vile.
People and everything else. You guys can share this one too.
So if he was sent it, then it is on his computer. But apparently he thinks that's okay because what he didn't like. It's got some kind of special Blair, GBI, FBI password on it, so he gets to do it. No. Okay, guys, I got to go. I've been on here long enough. Now they will be on all weekend. But I showed nothing that wasn't their own words and the truth. So there you have it. That's your people that only never, ever, ever do anything to anybody's children. And never, unless they get it's done to them, which, by the way, not okay. But that's their mentality. Then you heard that vile piece of crap talking about judging somebody and calling them a liar about a sexual assault. Now, can you imagine if we got on here and started talking about somebody that they claim has had a sexual assault and it was a lie and said that kind of vile stuff to that person? Whew. But that's what they do. And then we heard her target an entire protected class, and she thinks it's covered under freedom of speech. But these are your constitutionalists. These are your patriots. That's your Mr. Patriot that's going to speak. Yeah. But I'm just adding that to my on stage. It will be blasting when he talks. I promise. And if one of their militia security wants to put their hands on me, like they said they were going to do in that video, I don't think so. Just saying. Because I don't know what they think that they are law enforcement or anything, except for a bunch of people that think they can put their hands on people, I guess. Because they have a permit in Washington that allows them to do that. I mean, they've lost their minds. Which completely negates what they're trying to do to peacefully assemble, but yet they're going to have people that will put their hands on people. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they all think they're above the law. They're constitutionalists. They know the law. They can do what they want, when they want, where they want, and say what they want. Isn't that what NJ said? Something to that effect. So, all right. Anything else? The wrecking is coming soon. I don't know what's wrecking. I don't know. All right, guys. I gotta run. It is homecoming. I got things I gotta do. But I will check back. Y'all have a good night and have a great weekend. But I'm sure we'll talk before then. Somebody get the Turner some Dr. Pepper and some cigarettes. No, don't. Maybe they ran out. Maybe their commodity from Choctaw Nation doesn't come until next week. That would suck for them, wouldn't it? All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.